right back in. Continue exactly where we left on in Tabor. And in we go. There's no one here. Oh. Yoti.
My Lord Marquis, it is an honor. I am Yotei, Knight of the Undying, charged with the protection of His Grace Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix.
Of course. It all makes sense now.
Would you care to elaborate?
The Undying are loyal servants to the ducal throne. Or more specifically, to its heir. They have served our family for generations, albeit from the shadows.
Oh.
Since their inception, they have been tasked with the preservation and enactment of the rites of ancestral communion. After the events at Phoenix Gate, it was the Undying who delivered me to safety. And since the day I left Rosaria, Yotei has been my constant companion and protector. Without her sword, I would not have survived my journey across the realm.
Rise, Lady Yotei. You saved my brother. I owe you a debt I can never repay.
I but did my duty.
Come now. Tell us what you've discovered.
Your Grace. It is as you feared. The vessel we spied off the coast of the Crystalline Dominion on the night of her fall. It was the neigh. Beyond any doubt.
Odin, then.
The Black Galleon.
Joshua, the neigh is the Royalists' flagship. What business would they have in the Dominion?
Upon learning of Waloed's involvement in recent events at Drake's Fang, I sensed the malign influence of Ultima, and bid Yotei and the Undying look into the matter.
We have reason to believe that the Black Galleon weighed anchor shortly after the fighting began, and set a course due south.
For Canva. Then it is Waloeda Knights who besiege the cities.
What is left of them? Yes.
Bastards.
And the Black Galleon sails at but one man's behest. Barnabas Tharm.
Getting a cutaway? Yep. That was a weird, awkward pause. Meanwhile...
But are we truly safe here in the Agora?
The city guard have been paid, if that's what you're implying.
All the more reason for them to run.
Well, you are free to leave, Lord Minister.
Markets abandoned, warehouses aflame, blackened hulls choking every port in the capital. Canva is ruined.
The realm teeters on the brink of chaos, and all you can think about is commerce!
Forgive us. We were not aware Dhalmekia now subsisted on charity.
How dare you?
Oh, that doesn't sound pleasant. Someone's dying. Oh, someone's dead.
Distinguished members of the Council, you must forgive His Majesty this intrusion.
What is the meaning of this?
A trifle crowded, but I fear it will have to serve, my liege.
Very well.
My colleagues, do you not see? The king, he has come to save us from the Akashic.
I don't think so.
Here's a gift from the heavens, divine intervention, our very salvation.
And of course, if it is compensation he requires, we would be most willing to negotiate a fair price for services rendered.
Fools. Your ignorance unbecomes you.
Your Majesty, correct me if I'm wrong, but I would swear that the fiends washing the cobbles of Canva with the blood of her citizens wear the colors of Waloed. Ha! So you do not deny it. Guards, fetter them, and see our guests to the dungeons!
Enough.
Oh. Oh shit, just got everyone on one swipe.
Pathetic creatures. That you should imagine yourselves worthy of salvation. The girl is still here, somewhere in the city, her consciousness fair dripping with her late father's hubris. A consciousness to which Mythos is inextricably bound and inexorably drawn. See that he is made welcome.
Yes, Your Majesty.
All right.
Come, Mythos. Surely the prince's light cannot have sated you. So then, how long has Waloed been under Ultima's control?
How long indeed? Based on what we know of Barnabas's actions, I would guess some few years, mayhap more.
But to what end? What does Ultima want?
The tapestry. Show them.
In the dark? Oh, that symbol.
By the flames.
Phoenix Gate, Drake's Breath, and now here. But what is it?
It is old, ancient, even. Naught remains of the faith it represents, save what can be gleaned from the image itself. None could tell me what the one in the apothecary meant. Even the Undying. But I believe it may be the key to discerning Ultima's purpose. That figure in the center, the one beneath whom the icons congregate, that I believe to be Ultima. He is a god, or at least godlike. His very existence beyond our ken. The icons, and by extension their dominance, are meant to be his subjects, and while some, like Barnabas, have accepted this role, others have rejected it, like you, Clive, which is rather inconvenient, as it appears he needs you most of all. And gods don't like to be disobeyed.
No, I don't suppose they do.
Clive, may I tell Yote of the lake?
Sure.
By all means.
Yote, I will be accompanying my brother to the Free Cities. Whilst we are afield, I would have you watch over those Clive has made his wards. Umielos delan tuisag ilith. Though well concealed, the hideaway lacks trained fighters to defend its occupants should they be discovered.
But it is my duty to...
As it has ever been my brother's duty, remember.
If that is your wish, Your Grace. But please be safe. If aught were to befall you,
You have my word.
Go with peace. He's safer with me, probably. I say probably because we jump into danger a lot.
Farewell, my lord, my lady.
We are in your debt, Yotei.
Let's find our friends.
Indeed. Let's. A premonition of things to come, mayhaps? Alright, where do we start looking?
It's plain she cares for you very deeply.
And I her, which is why I had to let her go.
Who among you is
2 missions. Very well. I knocked on the other missions prior to this, so I don't need to worry about those.
blade for hire, perchance? Because I have a mind to make a killing.
Figuratively, I hope.
Well, yes and no. A passing caravan carried with it a rumor most fortuitous for one in my trade, that an elder Dread Evis had been sighted in the fields of Korava. Dread Evis are aggressive beasts. Compelled as they are to acts of violence, few survive to maturity, but those that do develop a hide of phenomenal value.
A hide you want to sell?
Eventually, yes. Though I would have it tanned first that it might be crafted into marvels the likes of which the world has never seen.
Okay.
Dread Evis skin is a rare thing indeed. But the worked hide of a well-aged beast, now that would fetch such coin that Gilbert himself might weep with envy. Bring me that beast's skin, and I will share with you the bounty of our combined labors.
Sure thing.
All right. I'll hunt your Evis.
Of course you will. When one lives in such troubled times, it is a fool who lets opportunity slip his grasp. Leave Tabor through the east gate, but take the path that branches west. Once you reach the checkpoint at Tovani, you are a mere stone's throw from the fields of Korava. I eagerly await your safe, and above all, triumphant return.
So it's where I gotta go. Convenient. And there was another quest somewhere around here. In here?
I feel like I flipped
Not in here.
100 skins today.
Okay. I don't know where that quest is. I'll find it in a minute.
Cyril. How fares the search?
Well, Your Grace, my report shall be with you ere long.
Ah, yes. Yotei is otherwise engaged, at my behest.
And the duty of wardenship?
Fulfilled. For as you see, I've been reunited with my first shield.
Yeah, that's right.
I am Cyril, Knight of the Undying and bearer of the Burning Quill, charged with chronicling the mortal deeds of His Grace, Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix, and rightful Archduke of Rosaria.
I entrusted Cyril here with overseeing the investigation into Ultima's origins. Findings from his brothers and sisters afield are delivered here to be collated and catalogued.
Just how many Undying are there?
Not nearly enough, milady. Yet we are glad to give our all in service to the Phoenix. Such is, and has ever been, our creed.
Noble.
I see.
You have your associates, I have mine. But you may now think of them as ours. That won't be a problem. will it?
The Phoenix is our sun, and we but the shadows that quicken in his radiance. It is from the darkness that we serve, both him and now you.
I'm not Archduke, but okay.
Pray accept this token.
Oh, Phoenix down.
For as long as you bear it, members of our order will reveal themselves unto you. If there is nothing further.
No. You are dismissed.
Your Grace.
Will this revive me? Can I revive the downed companion with this?
Is a Canva there?
We'll talk about this later.
Okay, but where's this side quest?
Cyril seemed very, You certainly keep strange bedfellows, Joshua.
Oh, up here from the looks of
Careful
this.
how you
Yep.
pack that leather. Any creases or scratches?
You!
No, you.
Finally. No one was paying me the slightest heed.
Is something wrong?
At the university, the students would hang on my every word. Sadly, this far from home, I'm just a vagrant greybeard.
The university? You're a scholar.
A specialist in ancient cultures. The most accomplished in all Valisthea, some have said. Not that I look the part in these tattered rags. In my heyday, no obstacle could have kept me from my studies. Yet here I am, a wizened windbag, bested by the many steps of Tabor. The answers I seek lying just beyond my enfeebled reach. Would you do an old man a kindness and brave the stairs in my stead? You'll be amply rewarded, of course.
Sure, I can help
Climb
you.
the stairs and...
And memorize a few inscriptions for me, assuming you know your letters, that is. Some courteous soul is rumored to have carved clues to Tabor's rich history into stones dotted about the village. 3 of them, to be precise. 1 each to the north, south, and east. I'm here in the hope that those carvings might shed light on a riddle I've been pondering for some time. Namely, the otherwise undocumented origins of Tabor's unique people. People quite unlike those of neighboring lands.
I can't promise I'll remember everything perfectly.
Remember what you can. I'll piece together the rest. Make for the domed pavilions, and you'll have no trouble finding the stones.
Very well then. One second, forgot to update my Twitch here titles. There we go. Now I won't look stupid. Much. I just jump over. Okay.
How are those new boots treating you?
Fantastic.
Oh. I actually gotta move up.
That Cyril fellow's an odd fish, don't you think?
Guardians of the Crystal, the first stone to Tabor, sacred hold thy noble blood till end the mother's labor.
No history would be complete without mention of the mother crystals.
So it's these stones to Canva, and the rest of the boxes to Baron.
Okay, so they're all somewhere here. Oh, there's the other one.
Not a scratch on them.
Wanderers of the gold plains, lay your roots in stone, with pride recall thy noble past, and make these rocks a home.
What golden plains might the wanderers have called home, I wonder?
Alright, and the last one. Oh, you're excited, Clive. Children of the hunters, now tillers of the land, reap her promised blessing and give praise to her gracious land. I added the 2 there.
Farmers must have settled here in Tabor. I should speak to the old scholar before I forget everything I've read. The engravings were in good repair considering their age.
Oh, would that I could have seen for myself. Oh, come, don't tease me now. What did you learn of this place and its people? Let's start with the engraving to the south, shall we? What did it say?
Oh. It's not Mughals.
Guardians of the Crystal, the first stones of Tabor, sacred hold thy noble blood, till ends the mother's labor. I'm pretty sure that was it.
Fascinating. It would seem the founders of this city were descendants of those fallen charged with protecting the mother crystals. But whatever could have driven the Guardians so far from their sacred charges, I wonder? The engraving to the north is next, I think.
Voyagers, Wanderers. Hey, Golden Plains, I remember that one.
Wanderers of the Golden Plains, lay your roots in stone. With pride recall thy noble past, and make these rocks a home. Or, I think that was it, at least.
No doubt you're right. There are vestiges of nomadic customs in Tabor its guardian roots could never account for. This is proving most enlightening. Now, for the final stone.
I literally forgot the final stone, even though I just read it. Tillers of the land.
Children of the hunters, now tillers of the land, reap her promised blessing and give praise her gracious hand. That's all 3.
And so, we add primitive farmers to Tabor's founding peoples, the final piece of the puzzle. 3 engravings, 1 for each of the 3 peoples to have settled Tabor in ancient times. Guardians of the Mother Crystal, wanderers from across the plains, and last but certainly not least, hunters turned farmers. Little wonder it was so difficult to trace the roots of Tabor's culture. Those roots reach down through 3 distinct traditions. Nonetheless, one cannot help but wonder why this fact is not better known among scholars, given that the stones stand here for all to see.
Too many stairs, perhaps.
Too many by far. Here, and thank you.
Oh, it's fairly quick and easy. Not too bad. Nice to help an old man. Until someone gets a golden ticket. Goblin coin. Nice. Okay. Did that again. And... is there a path over to there? Well, let's go find out.
Careful how you pack that leather. Any crystal scratch will bring down the price.
Yes, that's right. Treat Chocobo with love and care.
The free cities under sea?
Okay, so this is the way back. Well, let's go this way. Hey, Ambrosia, thank you for phasing in.
Faster!
Are you sure this is the right way, brother?
It's not, but there's a side quest. I also want to see what's in here. Three dozen roses. Okay, there might be a bounty here at some point.
fight.
Nope, not fighting you guys, sorry.
This might take a while.
Alright, that was fun. The fields of Korova. A little bit further to go.
Ready, go?
Just keep running. We're on chocobos. I can't catch up. That might. Or I'm gonna fight that. Is that our target right there? The Dread Avis. Let's get off for now. That's our boy. Okay.
Old he may be, but it looks like there's still plenty of fight in him yet.
Enjoy Mega Flare. Almost got you down. There we go. Oh, yeah, the Ava skin.
This thing reeks. The sooner it's off my hands, the better.
Alright, well, let's fast travel back and then carry on with our original mission. Here you are. Ava skin.
Here's your hide.
Or hide.
As requested.
I worried you might never return. Quickly, let me see it.
There you are.
Oh, as supple as a maiden's cheek, yet as adamant as her virtue. This is everything I had hoped for, and more. Clearly, my trust in you was not misplaced. You must be a hunter of considerable talent to have bested the beast with nary a scratch. Join me as my honored partner. With my means and your might, we shall be as wealthy as the merchant kings of Zemeckis.
I don't plan on making a habit of this. I'm busy enough as it is.
Very well. Though I believe fate had a hand in our meeting, it would be unbecoming of me to beg. Do not allow me to keep you from being about your business. Here, for the hide.
Alright, skin trade. I collect it, you give it. Bloody hide, alright. Alright, Joshua, now we'll go the right way since you want to point it out so obviously.
The free cities under siege?
Ready, girl? Fly, Ambrosia.
Oh, that's
You deserve a rest.
Orcish fodder?
Then let us be rid of them.
Alright. Now I just have fire all around me. Looks like there's more orcs up ahead. Urga Urga? Gunga Gunda. That's not what they're saying to each other. Okay, Joshua, Jesus. Come here. Fast travel point? Hell yeah. Almost to Canver. Any more orcs?
Clive. Smoke.
Oh, that's not good.
Is the city fallen?
I believe Mid is here. Gotta make sure she's safe. Okay, just want to make sure I got that obelisk.
The free men are still holding their own, then.
Do we have any idea where Gav and the others might be?
There's a warehouse near the docks where we agreed to meet if there was any trouble. We should hurry.
We should. Let's quickly meet up with them. Before anything else might happen. Oh, right there. I like how its own closed little area. The Free Cities of Canva. Old Canver.
Sounds like thunder.
Safe to go in. Alright, code words.
You're late. We're starting to think you'd stumbled off a cliff.
I seem to recall that was you, Gav.
Good to see you. Any trouble on the road?
Nothing we couldn't handle.
I knew you'd come. Is that who I think it is?
Yes.
Allow me to introduce my brother, Joshua.
Clive's told me all about you. Or even listening most of the time. Name's Midadol, but everyone calls me Mid.
What?
My lady.
What? What?
Hey?
Okay, kind of formal there, bro. And Uncle Byron.
My boy.
Uncle Byron.
It's really you. I never thought I'd see the day.
Very emotional again, like when he first realized it was Clive.
So these Akashic are being controlled.
That's what it looked like. Empty eyes, eerie blue glow. No doubt they were turned, but silent as monks, every last one of them.
Your man here speaks true, Clive. We saw more than a few in this city. They moved in ranks with a purpose, and not of their own.
Ultima's doing.
Perhaps.
What of the city? The people?
Dead, mostly.
Mostly, but not all. A handful managed to lock themselves in their villas before the Horde arrived.
That's good.
Some
Still.
in the Merchants District to the west, and a few others on the far bank.
Rescue mission?
If the Akashic stumble across either hiding place, a few bolted doors won't hold them for long. We need to find them. And quickly.
What do you propose?
We split into two parties. I will make for the Merchants District, while you look to those across the river. Mind keeping an eye on my brother?
Not at all. We find the villa and try the servants' entrance.
Understood.
And what of us?
Mid, is she fit to sail?
The ship, the Mithril engine could probably do with a few more tweaks.
Then you better work fast. Even if we do reach the survivors in time, they'll never make it to the hideaway on foot.
You leave that to me.
See that Mid doesn't get herself into trouble, would you?
Think I can manage that?
I'll keep him safe.
Looks like you stuck with me, Byron.
That's Lord Rossfield, you little gutter snipe!
That's a lot of spunk.
Shall we then?
And you keep Clive safe.
Be careful.
I'm only alive because of him.
You too.
Evenfall.
All right, Torgal. Let's find those survivors.
Orc.
They don't stand a chance against those things.
I'm coming. Don't die. I said don't die.
They've been routed.
Level 20?
They're wearing Waluda armor.
Oh. Bastard. Those moves. one area a little bit cleared. Saved nobody so far. So, you know, that's promising. Entire courtyard full of them. Alright. Come at me. You guys were very passive for that. I'm done with that shit. Oh, there's more of you guys.
Nice try.
Where are you?
What happened to the Royal Army? There's nothing but monsters here.
Yeah, they all got turned. And then consumed by orcs. Up the stairs? Oh, goodies. Oh, bad dog. Whoa! You had no chance. Consecutive normal punches! Jesus, a lot of innocents are dead.
Don't get surrounded.
There are some people out. Nice try, didn't work. Anybody else want to try? Ooh, chest. had to go this way. Okay.
That sounded big. Joshua and Jill must be busy.
There you go, guys. Go ahead and charge us up again. Come on, who wants to hit me?
Kill!
Don't be the better dog.
You're finished.
Oh. You're a new big boy. You're coming down. Before your stagger bar completely refills. Oh, Jesus.
Nice try.
Coming down again.
Nice try.
A little bit less this time, but not bad.
This is the Agora, where the city's leaders gather. There may still be survivors inside.
Let's hope so.
Where are they?
Oh, these things.
These creatures. Does Optimus rage extend this far?
Unfortunately, I think it does.
What the hell is going on here?
And another!
Nice try.
Where is your master? What does he want?
Gotcha. Oh, cancel. I don't need that right now. Where are you? Not having any more of your spellcraft.
You've caused quite the commotion. But then I would expect no less from you, Muthos.
You again.
Oh, well, thank you for joining me, sexy. Yeah, a lot's
introduced.
changed. A whole lot's changed.
You were in my family's crypt, and now you're here with an army of
The
Akashic
wings belong
fools.
to Bahamut.
Manners, Lord Rosfield.
And this stick
They
we're
are
facing
men,
again.
like you and me. Albeit one's unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
What?
And they are all that remains in this once raucous city.
You'll pay for what you've done.
As you wish. I confess I have been very much looking forward to this. Pardon me this indulgence, Your Majesty. The vessel shall not be spoiled.
Now I'm gonna take pleasure in kicking your ass.
I am Sleipnir of House Harvard. And you will yield.
You're a basic ass knight.
Or not. As long as you don't hold back.
Okay, you got teleporting abilities. That's neat. I don't know what you're doing, but you got something on me. Nope. Enjoy the fisting. No, you don't. Phoenix fire. And now I unleash it. I don't think so. But I did like essentially all the side quests that makes me this level. So I mean, it's supposed to be this. Where'd you go? No sword for you. Ah, forgot you teleport.
You will forgive me if my performance seems uninspired. It is just that I expected so much more from our chosen one. Perhaps this will kindle your flame.
What now?
The hell are you doing?
From my liege lord's armory. Gungnir.
You got Odin's spear?
Watch closely, Muthos.
No, you don't.
Yes. Yes.
Fucking A.
Nice try.
Get down. Ah, good job, Torgal. You transformed. I almost got a full water transform again. Nope. Get down again.
One is seldom enough. Would you not agree?
Fine, you get charging a move, I'll charge a move.
Nice try.
My turn. Mega Flare. Redatowsker? Son of a bitch. Get stunned again.
Enjoying yourself?
Oh shit.
Nice try. Nice try.
Join the plans of the Phoenix once more. And let me end this now. Nope, bring it back out.
Nice try.
And unleash my Mega Flare. Said I'll knock you out. Slipnir. Is that the name of Odin's horse? Oh, the Sanguine insignia. How nice.
The vessel is strong. My liege.
That's right, Neil.
Clive!
Yo.
You're all right.
As are you, I see.
We are, yes.
I'm sorry, but we couldn't save them.
It was over before we arrived.
Well, you did what you could. I fear we were all too late. What's wrong?
Nothing. I hope.
He's fading? He's go. Oh, what the heck? Oh,
Leaving so soon, Mythos?
Barnabas?
It's the king. Indeed. You may kneel before Barnabas Tharm, Warden of Ash and King of Walud.
Get back.
One boss fight into another. Oh, he's clearly skilled with the blade. I'm also very tired.
Wild and impetuous. I expected more of the boy who bested my Lord Commander. Yet I see why my master covets you so. The power within you, Mythos. The potential.
Oh, shit.
Stop calling me Mythos. But Mythos is everything. The cornerstone of all creation. The Lord's vessel. Your purpose.
My purpose? To surrender my mind and body to that thing.
No, thank you.
No, Your Majesty. My purpose is my own. I made a promise to my friends, to my people. And nothing is going to stand in my way.
You would allow this delusion of free will to bar your path to greatness? Truly, your volition is a cancer. One that must be excised.
He's got Odin's sword.
Try it.
Damn, Clyde, make it look like do nothing.
You are as weak as all the rest.
The fuck?
Joshua!
You going full Shiva? Oh shit, okay.
Oi! Oi! This way! Hurry!
Good boy, Torgal. Oh, Jill. Don't you die on me.
Power beyond reckoning, and they use it as a crutch. Such a waste.
Sometime later. GG's for real.
Will he be alright?
The phoenix can mend flesh, but the spirit must recover on its own. I'm afraid the rest is up to him. This place is remarkable. Outfitting it must have been no small feat. But why go to such trouble?
That beauty's belly's filled with wonders the world ain't ready for. If the guilds caught wind of what we're up to,
I sure hope so.
they'd all want a piece.
I'm not gonna rest until I see her.
All right.
And how is he? Do not blame yourself. He was barely breathing when you brought him here. We would have lost him if it were not for you.
No. Barnabas may have severed nigh every sinew in my brother's body. But he made certain the wounds were not fatal.
Nigh every sinew?
Allow me, your lordship. Don't know what I was thinking, putting you to the trouble like that.
'Tis no trouble carrying comestibles to my ailing nephew.
I know, but you've already done so much for us. Pouring your gil into the hideaway and now the ship. I don't want to take the piss.
You risked your life. And for what? Some girl you hardly know. Why'd you do it? You not mad or something?
I wouldn't go that far.
Hey, not dead.
You're awake, my boy. Oh.
All I want to do is help. And the world won't save itself. It was Sid. Your father, who taught me that.
Sounds like him.
Don't you dare do that again.
What of the royalists?
Fucked off, the lot of them, along with the galleon. With the king on board, no doubt. The Iron Hair wouldn't sail without him. Clive. Jill didn't come back.
Fuck.
What do you mean?
She kept the king busy while the others dragged you out.
It's all right, Mid. Jill is fine.
The ether of her icon endures. And as long as it does, we can be certain she is alive.
Well, I gotta go save her then.
We must pursue the Black Galleon. Jill will be with the king, I'm sure of it.
Well, good luck catching him, because my ship's going nowhere. It's the Mithril engine. She's got a kick like a wild chocobo and a mind to tear the hull in half.
But do you have an idea?
Well, of course I do. My dad'll have seen this coming a league off. If I had his old writings...
If you had his old writings, you'd be sitting under a fuckload of rubble. The ones Otto didn't save anyway. I suppose he might still have a few pages in his stores.
We'll have to hope it's enough. Do what you can to ready the ship. I'll speak with Otto.
In your condition, you really are mad.
Always.
Perhaps. But the world really won't save itself.
What did these side quests come from? Okay, well, we got bonus side quests now. But back to the hideaway. Without Jill for now, unfortunately. A Song of Hope.
Right. Gav said that Otto might know something.
Hold on. Let me go see if I could upgrade anything.
Let me tell you a story, Clive.
I was not ready for this, but okay.
All right.
Them rumours Wet Legs were spreading. Might be they weren't just tales plucked out of thin air. You see, there were a time when I weren't too particular about who I sold steel to, so long as they paid me the right price. Some women lust after blood, others after flesh, but me, I were always one for gold. And to satisfy that lust, I sold to opposing armies, stabbed my every client in the back, made myself the most hated woman in the twins.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
But then one day I met a man who made me a different kind of offer. Said he'd give me access to a realm-wide community of like-minded individuals in constant need of steel and sundries. On the condition I sold to him and his alone.
Was that the first time you met Sid?
Aye. And I fell right into his damn trap. He was true to his word, so I ended up being true to mine. And I soon started making the best profits I've seen since taking up the trade. And all without aiding or abetting any outlaws. Except Sid himself, that is. Told me about his plan to topple the mother crystals, you know. Said that with them gone, the realm would want for all manner of things. An opportunity for the likes of me to mint gil. Why, I reckon an enterprising individual could find himself the richest dam in the twins.
Nice impression.
And that's when he had me. I emptied my stores that day and moved into the Hideaway proper. And the rest, as they say, is ancient bloody history. A dozen years on, and I'm still not the richest dam. Not for lack of trying, mind. But I can say that I have never been happier. You've all shown me there are some things more precious than gil.
That there are.
So don't you go messing it all up. Or you'll have me to answer to.
Well, I want to piss you off. Okay. Can I buy something now? Thank you.
Aye, it's a dangerous world out there.
The rune blade? And it's actually stronger? Well, don't mind if I do.
It'd better all be here.
Rune belt. Ooh, I lose only 1 defense, lose 3 HP. Not worth it. This actually gives me +2 defense, so I'll take it.
You'll not find a better price than that.
Good on all the potions. Sell all my excess stuff.
Is that all?
Okay, and what do you got for me, Black?
What do I owe the honor?
Did I waste money buying the sword?
Same for you, dear.
Looks like it. I can make the rune blade
Not
+1.
bad, if I do say so myself.
And I can reinforce it to the +2. Look at that.
You can thank me later. My best work, but it'll do.
Might as well since I got it here.
You can thank me later.
I think my belt I have is currently still the best one. Oh. Keep the HP. More defense. Don't mind if I do.
It'd last you a good while.
Can't reinforce it though. Doesn't look like it. Oh, yeah, I need a coral whisker. Should have hunted that when I had the chance. Alright, well. Better equipped for now.
And?
Not a fine looking blade. Alright.
If it's knowledge you
auto.
seek.
Cole said it was an
No, no cosmetic changes. The only thing that really changes is just
How
the
are
sword
we
I'm
supposed
using.
to do our duty when the hills are crawling
Nothing
with
for
a
the
Kashik
victory.
in the...
Clive? But if you're here, where the hell is everyone else? Don't tell me.
They're all right. But it's a long story.
Cutaway explanation.
You lot don't do things by halves, do you? Well, at least everyone's still breathing. Now, as for these writings, I'm sorry to say, Clive, but if you had those, you'd be...
Sitting under a pile of rubble, I know.
But
He is quite charming.
we were able to save a few bits and pieces from the ruins.
Oh, you didn't see that one?
Used to build
Yeah,
this place.
Sid died.
The more personal items we gave to the next
Under a bunch of rubble.
In the case of Sid's things,
unfortunately.
That would have been Mid.
Then I'll check the workshop.
We got his daughter, though, Mid. Like father, like daughter. Alright. Let's go to Mid's dungeon. Oh yeah, he died like a badass. The final boss appeared before us. Sid stabbed his neck before he fell to the ground because of his wounds.
If Amber and the Lazarus are gone, do you think Mid's ship will ever sail?
Inspect volumes.
This looks like it's from Sid's old diary. But you'll already have read it. I'd better keep looking.
Anything here?
What do we have here? Oh. Sid's pipes. Something tells me Mid won't be needing these.
I mean, you never know. Now what? Continue searching Mid's dungeon?
We've had no word from Canva for days. Please tell me Mid is all right.
Yeah, she's fine. Oh.
I remember seeing this doll in Sid's cellar. I wonder if it was Mid's. What's this tucked inside it?
Aha! A hidden compartment. Medidol, I know you like your riddles, so I reckon you'll appreciate this one. All of my inventions, this one's the best, and so when choosing its place of rest, I recalled your opus, daughter dearest, and now it sleeps there in first. I'm going to have to work on that last rhyme. Good luck, Sid.
Sid's best invention. That sounds promising. So Sid hid something in Mid's first opus. What would that be? Perhaps Otto might know.
Oh yeah, he knew him the longest.
Well, did you find anything?
Possibly. You wouldn't happen to know what Mid's first opus was?
Opus? That girl's as tone deaf as a banshee. Unless you mean the orchestrion. She couldn't have been more than, what, 11, 12 when she cobbled that thing together? It surprised us all. Not least her dad. You should have seen how proud he was of the little scamp. What's that battered old box have to do with anything?
I think Sid may have hidden something inside it.
Wouldn't surprise me. Those two and their bloody treasure hunts. Half the things in the hideaway were hidden one time or another.
Smart.
Cole said it was an army of Akashi. What will happen?
Okay, let's inspect the music player. What you doing, kids?
I didn't break it. Well, I didn't break it.
What didn't you break?
Nothing. We didn't break nothing. We definitely didn't break the orchestrion.
What's wrong with it?
It's broken. Except when it isn't. See?
And you had nothing to do with this?
Nope. Nothing. We just wanted to listen to all the songs at once.
Jesus.
So we pressed all the buttons. Like this.
Pretty sure that'll mess it up.
See?
All too well. All right, out of the way.
Let me hit it with my sword. That'll fix it.
Something caught on one of the gears.
Did you break it? Can you fix it?
No, I mean, yeah, yes. There. How about now?
You fixed it! Sid fixed it! He more than fixed it! Yeah, new music!
Huh. Never heard this one before. They started playing when I removed this. Whatever it is.
Maybe the riddle Sid was talking about? The hell is that?
Well, don't look at me. I can tell you it's important, though. Sid showed it to me once and said as much. Said it was the stuff dreams were made of. Let's just hope it's the stuff ships are made of as well.
Indeed. Let's see if we can make some dreams come true.
All right, quest complete. Like this music.
Just the two I was looking for.
Aye. Lose a patient?
Actually, yes. The Crown Prince just left.
Dion left?
Unless you've another word for stood up and walked off. Yes, left.
Well then.
He did have the decency to leave a message with Obelisk before commandeering one of his dinghies.
Oh.
Should we go after him?
No. We're not the Prince's keepers. He's free to do as he sees fit.
I'd rather he did so in bed. His wounds are nowhere near healed. Much like yours, I suspect. Otto told me what happened in Canver. What is it with this realm's princes and their aversion to rest?
Shit needs to be done.
Ask me when I get back. Though I may be sometime.
Then at least try to stay safe.
You got it, Tarja.
And if that fails, try to stay alive, eh?
Okay, that I can do.
Every moment I waste here, the further the flagship sails. I have to get back.
Wow, more side quests. Alright, I'm gonna be busy for a bit, because also side quests in the overworld.
If it's knowledge you seek.
Oh, they got a thing for each other. There's been like 2 scenes where they almost kissed, but were just interrupted. Trust me, if anything happens to her, this man's gonna go on a rampage. Alright, what do you got for me now?
Sid, do you recall the flowers I had you bring back to the yard?
Vaguely. Is something wrong?
I'm afraid so.
Always.
I was able to get most of the Morganbeards to take root, but they rarely flower.
They got Japanese
I fear
developers.
the soil here does not agree with them. However, I believe I have a solution.
I can't wait to hear it.
I'm going to marry the Morganbeards with Morbles. I know, but hear me out.
Morbles?
Morbles are possessed of a highly choleric temperament. The fire which drives them appears to be maintained by an abundance of nutrient-rich ether drawn from their environs. I believe that by grafting a Morble vine to a Morganbeard, the appendage's wealth of vigor-inducing nutrients might well stimulate the flower to bloom. The endeavor, I assure you, is scientifically sound. I simply need a vine to prove the theory.
Sure.
And all you need is a single vine
from
an ordinary Morble.
Jesus.
That is correct. A single vine. As for the Morble, I fear ordinary may not suffice. But, as luck would have it, a most extraordinary specimen is rumoured to haunt the swamps of Rosaria. Why, a notice concerning this very creature was only recently posted on the hunt board.
Of course it's on the hunt board.
How timely.
Well, I shan't keep you any longer. I know you have much to do, as do I. Now, where did I put my watering can?
Alright. Please, sir, can I have some more bull? Okay. This game loves its puns almost as much as you do. Was there one back there? Nope, it's all over there. Okay. Not yet. I know I gotta check the hunter board, but let's see what everyone else needs. Like August.
All right, Clive. Blackthorn told me you helped him out again. It's half of that. Speaking of which, I'm actually a bit,
Worried about him. And you want my advice?
afraid so. It's a bit of a funny one, this, but I saved this posh knob while I was out on a mission, and he gave me this flashy ring to say thank you. So, obviously, I show it to Blackthorn, thinking he'll be impressed, only for him to go white as a sheet and quiet as a curl instead. Try as I might, I can't for the life of me work out what could have got him upset like that. And seeing as how Blackthorn opens up when you're around, I thought maybe...
I'll speak to him.
I'd speak to him again. Well, I suppose there's no point leaving him to stew.
Cheers, Clive.
I'll be sure to pay him a visit as soon as I have a moment.
All right, I'll meet you by the forge then. You come along when you're ready.
Prioritize this one since might be able to complete everything here, but I highly doubt it. Alright, and let's see what's in the infirmary.
She can't kick this. Glory to Griga. There you are. And not a moment too soon.
What's happened?
Taya's busy working herself into an early grave. Since the arrival of her latest patient, she's refused to stop, even for a moment.
The man's mostly petrified.
I've tried offering to see to him in her stead, but she won't hear of it. Clive, she hasn't left the infirmary in days. She's pushing herself too hard. And if she doesn't rest soon, will you talk to her? Order her to her chambers if that's what it takes. Because if she keeps this up, I fear the hideaway will be without its best physica before too long.
I can try, no
I know
promises.
better than to order Taya to do anything. But I'll speak to her.
Thank you. I pray you have better luck than I did.
Tears of mercy. Alright, Tarja, go to bed.
Well, Taya, Rodriguez worried about you. And if what he says is true, then so am I. We all admire your dedication, but you do need to rest.
I will, when it's time. Until then, I'm staying put. We owe him that much.
Who is he?
Someone from my past. Someone who doesn't deserve to die alone. It won't be much longer. The crystal's curse has almost finished its work. If I had the tears, I could ease his passing. But without them, we've nothing that will touch the agony of those last few hours.
How would tears help this man?
Not my tears. Tears of mercy. Alicia, it's the only thing strong enough.
You wouldn't, Taya. Surely. There must be something we can do for him.
Sometimes an easy death is the greatest kindness we can offer. You do well to remember that, Rodrigue.
True. Not everyone can be saved, unfortunately.
We have all the ingredients we need for Alicia Balwam. It needs to be fresh, though, so we rarely have much to hand. I can make the draft if you can bring me what we're missing.
Just tell me what you need.
There is a species of venom-weeping spider that lives in the
Of
forest.
course it's a spider.
Near Lorbert's Pass. Bring me one of their eyes. Preserve it as best you can.
Spider eye?
Avoid
Okay.
contact with the tears. I'll make sure the other ingredients are ready before you return.
Well, got a backlog of stuff to do right now.
Thank you, Clive. I won't forget this.
Okay, well, let's see where this Morble is, and then go talk to Blackthorn. There's this fan of carrots, Kupo. If every carrot of Rosaria is anything like the one just posted on the board, I can see why, Kupo. I gotta hunt a chocobo? Oh, that's mean. Carrot? The Whispering Waters, Rosaria. Alright, Whispering Waters. Alright, Blackthorn, what's wrong now?
Bloody hell, Clive. Not this again. Oh, ain't you got better things to do with your time?
That remains to be seen. August tells me he showed you a ring, and that the sight of it clearly upset you. Would you mind telling us why?
Come on, mate. Bottling it up ain't gonna help no one. If it weren't the ring, and it was something I said, then I'm sorry.
It was the ring, right? It brought back some unhappy memories, that's all. Memories better left forgotten.
Memories of what?
There are things we'd all rather leave behind, Blackthorn. But sometimes it helps to talk about them.
And sometimes it doesn't. Is that so hard to understand?
Don't be like that.
Fine. If it'll get you off my back. That ring you flashed was the work of Zoltan.
Zoltan?
We apprenticed together, back in the day.
Oh.
You've never mentioned him before.
Why would I? Ain't seen him in decades, and the last time I did, we almost came to blows. The ring brought it all back. I could tell it was one of his the moment I saw it. Bastard's improved, though. More than I thought possible. That thing's a work of art.
So it was a nice ring. Worth a few gil, maybe. What's it matter to you?
It matters because engraving metal's a nightmare, and I've got no bloody idea how he managed it. The fact is, I couldn't make anything even half that detailed.
So what? You're an armorer, not a jeweler.
I'm the Hideaway's master craftsman. I'm not stealing a living at some backwater village forge. My armor keeps you lot safe, and my swords keep you dangerous. As far as I'm concerned, every swing of my hammer's another blow struck in the name of our cause. So I put my heart and soul into my work. Because the curse breakers deserve better than second best. And I refuse to be shown up by the likes of Zoltan.
Alright, man.
Very well.
I'll go kill him.
Why don't we go and pay him a visit? Learn his secret.
I doubt he'd be too happy to see me.
Then just this once. Make peace with being second best. Swallow your pride, and focus all your energies on the task at hand. Keeping the curse breakers armed and armored. Provided you can do that, you'll hear no complaints from me. But if you can't, and it's going to distract you, we need to do something about it.
What'd you say, Blackthorn? You know he's right. And it's not like you'll be going alone.
All right.
Magic.
Magic.
So, where do you reckon old what's-his-name is then? Zoltan, was it?
In Dravozd, my old village. He won't have left. He's the chief.
Oh.
Dravozd, eh? That rings a bell. Not far from Tabor, right?
Oh, back over there.
Just north of the fields of Karava. Got that, Clive? Meet us at Dravozd as soon as you can, yeah? And I'll make sure Blackthorn don't get cold feet.
Good luck with that. I'll see you there.
Alright. Well, first things first. Let's actually handle that Morble first. I believe it was the Whispering Waters in Rosaria. Oh. Well, that's my next main objective. Good, I won't actually stumble into it. Local map, there we go. Where the hell is it? Oh, right there. Perfect. Come along now, Ambrosia.
Come on.
Let's follow the path down here. Okay, this should be a pass opening here. Yep. That should lead me right to this extraordinary Morble. Oh, considering the water.
Straight home now.
Oh, he's gonna try out the sword. Carrot.
Couldn't have been just any more could it? Right then.
Go for it! Get him!
There we go. Enjoy Mega Flare.
Too slow.
Calm down.
This one. Help me, boy. Now, Torgal!
Worse, bro. Come on down.
Too slow. Over here!
Oh god, I'm in the gunk. This one's a carrot. Somehow. Not see that one coming. Phoenix fire and Emma with defeat. Bastard.
First try. Too slow.
Jump on me again. Ah, stagger me. There we go. Thank you, Bahamut. Alright, now that carrot's taken care of. There we go.
That was definitely anything but ordinary. Now, let's get this vine back to the yard.
In a minute, I have a quest here.
Ah, Clive. Just the man I was hoping to see.
Oh? And why is that?
You remember how some of Sir Wade's guardians took up residence here after the Akashic attacked?
Yeah.
Well, now the rest have come to join him. Seems their barracks in the Lazarus have been lost to an ether flood. Now, I don't mind having a few more brave boys around to keep them animals at bay. I ain't daft after all. But we ain't got nowhere for 'em to bed down. Poor buggers are having to make do with haylofts and chocobo pens. I'd build 'em a new barracks here if I could. But where would I put 'em? There just isn't enough room up here on the rock. Which leaves us in a bit of a pickle. The people we're counting on to keep us safe are living like beggars.
I see.
Quite the predicament.
And just that lot. There's bears to think about too. There's been more and more of them turning up lately, coming from all over looking for safe haven. But there's only so many we can shelter with the room we've got. We can't keep cramming more and more people into less and less space. What we need is a new home for our new arrivals. And that's what I was hoping you might help me with. If it ain't too much of a burden, of course.
It's no burden, but what the heck can I do?
Thank you, Clive.
So, where were you thinking of making this new home?
Well, I reckon we could do a lot worse than Eastpool.
Eastpool. It's been a long time since I thought about that place.
It was a tragedy, what happened. And if any of us could have done anything to stop it, we would have. But what's done is done. And those who lived there wouldn't have wanted the village they loved to be left in ruins.
I suppose you're right.
The blight might be pressing in, but I reckon it's got a good few years left in it yet. There's just one problem. A band of cutthroats have made it their den, and they don't seem like they'll be moving on in a hurry. Nasty bastards they are too. I've lost some good men to their raids.
Say no more.
Would have sent someone to clear 'em out sooner if my boys didn't already have their hands full fending off the Akashic. But now we've got a few more guardians of the flame to call on. I reckon it's time we made our move. What do you say? Fancy leading a raiding party?
Sounds good to me.
I do. Eastpool was once home to people I loved. I won't have bandits sully those memories. I'll gladly drive them out of there.
And I know the men will gladly follow you. I've already shared a few thoughts with Sir Wade about how we might be able to win the place back. And I dare say he's got some ideas of his own too. Why don't you go and talk to him?
I shall.
Of course.
Rekindling the flame.
All right, Sir Wade. Let's hear your plan.
What you got for me, Wade?
So, Wade, it's good to see you well.
And you, Lord Rossfield. And you.
I spoke with Martha. She tells me you have plans to free Eastpool and make it your own.
That's right, though it was mostly her idea. I rather fear my men have been treading on her toes somewhat since joining us, not to mention each other's. And then there are the bearers, men and women who found the courage to flee their masters and sought refuge here. We need somewhere to settle them, and I can think of worse places than Eastpool.
As can I. Which is why I agreed to help you win it back.
That's very kind of you. I'd be most grateful if you would. With you beside us, we shall soon send that rabble of rogues running for the hills.
Hear, hear.
So, what can you tell me?
That thankfully there aren't too many of them. Fewer than a dozen at our last count. And rather less, thankfully. The road that leads there will more than likely still be crawling with Akashic. A small force would suffice to clear the village, but if the Akashic were to follow them in, that force could end up trapped between a rock and a very hard place indeed.
I'll head into Eastpool and deal with the bandits. You and the Guardians can stay outside the village and fend off any Akashic who come too close. Make sure I'm not taken unawares.
I can't ask you to bear all that risk yourself, my lord.
The Akashic are the bigger risk. I can handle a few bandits.
Well, if you're sure, I shall summon my men at once.
Shall I wait for you here?
No need, my lord. You go on ahead. We'll be with you before long.
Sounds like a solid plan.
I'll meet you at Eastpool then.
We shall see you there. And may victory await our coming.
Alright, to Eastpool. Not running all the way over there. I'm overloaded enough as it is, apparently. Alright, bandits. I won't be nice.
You think you can just walk in here?
Yeah.
Kill him.
You will leave Eastpool now.
Really not gonna
face the
do anything?
consequences.
Ah, you messed up. Where are you, healer? Oh, you're taken care of. There you go. Enjoy the little will-o-wisps.
That's the end of that then.
Oh, what the hell?
Or maybe not. What's that thing doing here?
2 scoops? Why does it have a name?
It goes to. Nice try.
You know what? Here, enjoy the Phoenix Flame. Yeah, you weren't long anyways. Oh, that's so close to a level up.
Any more surprises? I'll take that as a no.
Bravo. A magnificent display, my lord.
You were watching? I thought you were keeping an eye out for a Kashik.
We were. Put down more than a few on the road, then arrived just in time to see you slay that... whatever it was.
Let's hope it was the last of its kind. Though I expect you and the Guardians will be up to the challenge should another appear.
I would hope so, my lord.
Your men will be bringing the bearers who'll be living here, I assume. It might be best to send word for them to come right away, before any other unsavory characters move in.
Of course. I'll send orders for them to depart immediately.
Good
Leave
man.
it with me, my lord.
Sometime later, put some life back into Eastpool.
Home. Without masters.
No. We're the masters now. Our lives are our own at last.
As it should be.
That's all of them. And not a single Akashek in sight. Now to begin the important work of rebuilding the place. It won't be easy. Especially not after 5 years of beasts and blackguards having their wicked way with the place. The masonry might still be sturdy enough, but half the beams are rotted. Those that weren't lost in the fire or burned by the bandits, that is. It'll take a bit of elbow grease, but we'll see Eastpool rise again. Just you wait.
Can't wait.
Lady Hannah is buried here. If you don't mind, I'd like Oscar to join the rebuilding efforts. He should be a part of this.
Of course. I couldn't agree more.
Just family.
I'll let Martha know that everyone arrived safely. If you need anything more, you have only to send a Stolas.
And we will, my lord. Safe travels.
Eastpool is in safe hands. Time to go and tell Martha the good news.
Alright, good deed. Hey Martha, we did it.
Ah, there you are. All went well then. Sir Wade told me you got rid of the bandits while his lot kept an eye out. Nicely done. And what's all this about some shape-shifting nightmare showing up? On second thoughts, don't tell me. It'll only give me nightmares of me own. What matters is you did it. And now we can build our new village.
I suppose it will be. What will you call it?
What else? Eastpool. Sir Wade said it best. There's plenty bad happened to that place, but that don't undo the good that happened there. No need to throw the baby out with the bathwater.
That's a
Did
saying.
Wayne say that?
Well, something along those lines. Anyway, the poor souls might have made it to Eastpool, but their work ain't done yet. So the way I see it, neither is mine. If it's food or lumber or strong backs they need, the rest is ready to provide it.
Thank you, Martha.
No, thank you. You didn't have to help us.
I wanted to.
Exactly. It's for the good of the people. Now it's a level up. Level 40! About time. On our way to 50. Alright, I don't think I have any more side quests here, so world map. I got 2 there, 1 there, and 1 there. Okay. Well, since I got the 2 here, let's just handle them right away. I should have looked at the local map. I'm just spawning in some random location now, I'm sure.
I'll be taking you all to a storehouse in the Bales.
The hell?
Leave anything you don't need.
Well, I'm here. Might as well pick it up.
You know what you have to do.
What's up, Quentin? Going to war?
Clive, I fear that I must bid you farewell. As you know, our time grows short. The Lord Chief Justice's vultures are circling. We must strike now. Before we part, I want you to know that, though I may not always have been your most vocal ally, I trust you, as I trusted your predecessor.
Thank you. I appreciate the sentiment, and I understand more than anyone how you feel. But is revenge really the answer?
It is the one I found, and it is all that I have lived for since that day.
But what of Lostwing? Everything you've built.
I built Lostwing to achieve this aim. Once it is done, the village will have served its purpose. My comrades and I are sure of our cause, and we shall fight to the last, come what may.
Come what may.
There are those among us who cannot fight. Children, the elderly, bearers afflicted by the curse. I would place Lostwing in their hands, if I thought it would do them any good. But a village home only to the frail and the infirm is not likely to stay a safe haven for long. And so, Clive, I find myself turning to you once more. Will you take them to your hideaway, that they might live even should Lostwing die?
Of course.
I will.
Thank you. I will not have it said that I did not see to the well-being of those who rallied to my cause. The people I speak of have withdrawn to Goten's Bales, away from danger in case the Black Shields strike.
Understood. I'll make sure they get to the hideaway safely.
Then the last of my preparations are complete. Fare you well, Clive. And may Griga guide us. All of us.
For great justice too. Imagine it's just collecting people around here. Oh, no, over there? Oh, over here. And then this is the other one. Of course it's split decision. Alright, let's go talk to them.
To Gotan's Bales then, and quickly, before anyone else finds them.
Ambrosia. There we go.
Come on.
Come on, girl. Let's ride.
Faster!
The heck are they? Oh, here you are.
No need to ride from here.
Oh. What's up, bear?
Everyone. Quentin has asked that you come with me. He can no longer guarantee your protection, but I can. There's a safe place I can take you to.
Well, if that's what the Master thinks best. Sid, none of us would be standing here today if it weren't for Master Quentin. We owe him our lives. So we ain't about to start telling him what he should do with his. If he's saying we ain't safe in Lostwing no more, it's 'cause he ain't coming back. And if that's what has to happen, then so be it. I only hope he can see this through to the end. That we get to see justice done.
I hope so too.
Oi!
Oi?
You lot! Where's everyone else? They ain't already left, have they?
They've gone with Master Quinton.
Fuck! Fuck! Fuck!
What's the matter?
What's wrong?
I've just come from the Justice's manor. We have to get Quinton to call off the attack. It ain't just the Black Shields protecting the place. He's got a guard dog and all. A fucking monster. They don't stand a chance against that thing. If I don't get the message to them, they're all gonna fucking die.
No. We can't let this happen. Sid! Don't worry about us. You've got to catch up with him. We can't let Quinton die before that bastard does.
All right. I'll do what I can. Where is this manor?
It's way over to the east, through the woods. Heaven Hall, he calls it.
Promise us, Sid. Promise us you'll do what you can.
Of course, don't I always? Wow, that's far. Okay. Well, let's do the other little quest I have here first. Damn it.
That'll do, girl.
It's a path leading out of town. Okay. Ride Ambrosia here? Oh, that's a shame. Alright, but I'm approaching it. The hell? Goblins? Goblin Mugger. Alright, stomped out that goblin. Okay.
Rodrigo could have mentioned his spiders would be the size of curls.
Start burning all these spiders. Trouble, guys. Alright, one left. Another one who actually tried to attack me. Or even had a chance. Got my spider eye.
Hopefully one will be enough. Rodrigo will have prepared the other ingredients by now.
Okay, now I guess the Dragon's Aerie is the closest one.
Run like the wind.
Onward, Ambrosia. Okay, hopefully she'll be up ahead. Nope, not dealing with you raptors. Oh, see Chocobo's here.
Damn it. Don't tell me I'm too late.
Oh, I see bodies.
Quentin, are you all right?
No. But I am alive. Which is more than I can say for my comrades. They followed me without question all the way here. And they died. For nothing.
That thing is... Oh! Coral.
This must be the guard dog. Quentin. I'll hold it off. You go.
But...
Your comrades didn't die for nothing. They died for you. Don't let their sacrifice be in vain.
I won't.
Come on, then. You're no guard dog. You're just a rabid beast that needs to be put down.
All set, Clive.
Nice try.
There we go. Jesus. You're not having any luck here, are you? Well, let's go Phoenix Fire. Perfect. Just bullied that poor thing.
If only we'd arrived earlier.
All done.
Is it over?
This is. He wept and begged for mercy. And I cut him from ear to ear.
Jesus. All right, man.
Just as I dreamed of doing all these years. All my plans. Building a haven in Lostwing. Freeing bearers from their chains and recruiting them to my cause. It was all for this. But what is this? Justice? My faithful comrades. All those lives lost. So that I might take another.
And that's why revenge isn't worth it.
Master Quentin! Oh, thank Grieger you're safe.
You're alive.
And so are you. I'm so sorry. I tried to warn you about that thing. And I hate to say it, but there's more bad news.
Oh, what now?
It's Lostwing. It's been flooded.
What?
What?
I was just there. Ashik.
Lost Wing. My Lost Wing.
And look who's here.
They must have stolen in after we left, just before the flood struck. What if there are still people in there?
Don't be a fool!
Okay, Quentin. Making my job harder.
Damn it. Quentin's not going to last long in there. Come on, Torgal. We need to make this quick.
Don't mind me, guys. Just charging my powers.
Attack!
Thankfully, Phoenix Fire came back. Two soldiers, one slash. Let's go.
I need to get back to Quentin.
Tell me you're alive, dude. Okay.
Quentin. Quentin! Look at me! Thank the Founder. He hasn't turned. I'm going to get you out of here.
You reckless bastard. But I admire it.
Welcome back to the land of the living.
Is Lost Wing?
The flood has filled the valley.
I see. Then all is at an end. A strange way to achieve one's life's ambition.
No, Master Quentin. Save your strength.
Why? All that I strove for is gone. Only emptiness remains. I have nothing left to live for.
What the heck are you on about? You've got us, ain't you? Don't try telling me you only freed us so you could get revenge. We're more than that to you, and we all know it.
I thought you weren't coming back. But I prayed, and you did. There's got to be a reason for that, right? Can't we just go back to how it was? You know, you looking after us all.
That's right.
Your work ain't over yet, Master Quentin. We believed that you were the right man to lead us, and we still do.
Your village may be lost, but it seems your people aren't, so long as you remain to guide them.
But why? After what why would anyone follow me?
Because we're family, aren't we?
Ohana.
Family?
Yeah, and all our comrades who went with you, they felt the same. Lostwing weren't just a village. It was all of us.
It was. And as long as we're still here, it is too.
We can start again. Build a new Lost Wing. Right here in the Bales.
It's promising.
A fresh start. One life ends, and another begins. Why just a village? We could build towns. A nation, even.
There you go.
What's to stop us?
That's the Master Quentin we know.
Please. I am nobody's master. Quentin will suffice. After all, we are family.
All right, semi-happy ending, ignoring all the people who died earlier.
Permit me to withdraw my request. I will no longer be needing your help in looking after my people.
I'll pretend you never asked.
But you must be rewarded for your efforts on our behalf. You saved my life twice over. And more besides.
A bottle or two of your finest red will suffice.
Of course. Nothing but the best. And I have a feeling that this year's vintage will be the finest yet. If you don't mind waiting, that is.
I look forward to it.
Alright, another quest complete. At least justice has been done. Hangman sideboard, okay. Okay, and that's nothing else pending here. Very good. Okay. Let's go... Yeah, let's go to Tabor. Been putting this one off long enough, then we'll pick up the last new one over there. Oh, Jesus, where are you guys at? Oh, not that far. Okay.
The free cities under siege.
Come on. Run like the
Right,
wind.
Ambrosia. Yoink. Ah, bandits. I don't care for you guys this time.
Enough of you, are there?
Oh, I should have gone here much sooner at some point. Look at that fast travel point. Damn me.
You deserve a rest.
Alright. What's the situation, boys?
Kicked out already?
No. This charmer ain't letting anyone through.
Why are the gates closed?
Chief's orders. No one's allowed in without his say-so. Not that I'd have let you in anyway. You look like trouble. I suggest you go home.
That's what I'm trying to do, you little prick. Ain't changed a bit, have you, Snotty?
No. It isn't. Blackthorn.
Long time no see, eh?
What the hell are you doing here?
Well, it was meant to be a surprise, but since you are so nicely, I'm here to see Zoltan, you fucking numbskull. Now let us through.
All right. Just don't go starting anything with the chief.
Hey, no promises.
Yeah, I promise I won't throw the first punch. That good enough for you?
Go on then.
Much obliged.
All right. So where is this Zoltan?
So this is Dravosht. Not much going on, is there?
It's a smithing town. When I was a lad, you'd have to shout to be heard over the sound of hammer on anvil. Clive, you're good with people. You speak to Zoltan.
Okay.
You ain't backing out now, are you?
There's a river of bad blood between me and the chief. But if someone can build me a bridge, then I'll cross it.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
I'll do my
I
best.
appreciate it. It'll be near the forge on the hill. It was our master's. He'd have inherited it when I left.
Forge on the hill.
Good luck. You'll be needing it.
But if we can't fire the forges, how are we going to earn our keep?
Mama,
The heck's going on?
Hotter! Hotter, damn it! Those miserable flames wouldn't melt butter, let alone iron.
Pardon the intrusion. I'm looking for the chief.
That'd be me.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
I'll bet it is. Keep the gates closed, I tell him. Well done, Snotty. You're not welcome here. Get out. Before things turn nasty.
Why?
Blackthorn's here.
What did you say?
He's traveled a long way to see you.
Yes, has he?
He's waiting. Down by the gates.
Then I suggest you take him with you when you leave.
Didn't you apprentice together?
So what if we did?
Fuck! We're getting nowhere. These bearers' flames are next to bloody useless.
We're never going to be able to fire up the forges unless we can find some new crystals.
I'm a busy man, as you can see, so do me a favor and piss off. Oh, and if you're struggling to find your way out, ask Blackthorn. That prick knows exactly where the exit is. He's not wanted here. And neither are you.
All right. I'm going.
Charming fellow, ain't you?
Please, Chief, you've got to do something. Let me guess. Zoltan told you to piss off.
As a personal favor to him, yes.
Well, at least he didn't beat about the bush.
There'll be no talking him round. Not after what I did.
Which is what exactly? If we're to help, we need to know. What turned the village against you?
I left. Dravosht. Zoltan. The burden of leadership our dying master dropped in our laps. All of it. There are two kinds of smiths in this world, you see. My kind, who are in it for the love of the craft, who labour on a single piece from dawn to dusk to get it just right. And the other kind, who are in it for different reasons. People like Zoltan, whose work is quick and cheap. The kind of smiths who shit out a few hundred blades, reap the profit, and divvy it out among themselves. There wasn't a single day we weren't at each other's throats. And bit by bit, people started taking sides. You would have torn Dravos in half had it gone on. So, I left.
You didn't have to do that.
Zoltan's a better chief than I would have been. His way of doing things kept food on people's tables. Dravos prospered without me and my lofty ideals getting in the road. Until the crystals run out at any rate. Without magic to fire the furnaces, this place is as good as dead.
You can make fire without magic.
It depends on how you look at it, though. There's got to be other ways of making fire. We manage it in the Deadlands.
Thanks to Sid's ingenuity, yeah. He saw all of this coming. Knew crystals were the problem, not the solution. And spent years coming up with ways of doing without.
You know what I mean, though, right? Where there's a will, there's a way. What I'm trying to say is that it's not your fault. You couldn't have predicted this.
He's right.
It doesn't matter whose fault it is. I don't want to be the greatest smith alive just because I happen to be the last. Clive. Dravos won't last long without its furnaces. So, do you think it's time we shared Sid's bellows with the world? The way I see it, it's your decision to make.
Hold on, Blackthorn. Sid made those things for us. They give us an edge over the rest. And you'd be throwing it away.
All right. Do it. This place was your home. I won't abandon it to its fate. Sid's creations were never meant to be hoarded. It was only ever a matter of time before we shared them.
True.
Let this be another step on the road to freeing Valisthea from the prison of the Crystal's blessing. Dravos will show the world that it's possible. Wouldn't you agree, August?
When you put it that way, of course. It's like hearing Sid speak from beyond the grave.
Thank you, Clive.
Shall I go and fetch the plans, then?
I know I'm off by heart. I'll be needing some help, though. Building a furnace isn't exactly a one-man job. Do us a favour and round up anyone strong enough to lug a brick or two with you, August.
All right, then.
All right, what do I do?
And I've got a job for you too, Clive. Finding me some salamander skin. I need leather for the bellows and nothing else will withstand the heat. Luckily for us, salamanders feed out in the fields of Carava.
It's right outside.
Time for a spot of hunting, then.
Ready, go?
Oh, right in the heart of the field. Okay. I don't want that another Corval. I see him. Looks like he's been busy.
Let's make this quick, shall we?
Pay attention, big boy. There we go. Got a lovely sight. I don't mind over there. There's a salamander skin.
I dare say. Will be enough for a decent set of bellows.
Quick and easy. Fast travel back.
What's this all about then?
Don't know. Any trouble finding the skin?
Nothing I couldn't handle.
There you are.
This should be plenty. Right then, time to put these louds to work. If everyone pulls their weight, we'll be finished in no time.
Well, I'll be damned. I honestly didn't think it'd work. But it's hot enough, all right. And without a single crystal in sight.
You know what this means, don't you?
I do, yeah. Dravost is saved.
Sorry about earlier. I take back everything I said. That thing you built us is an honest-to-God's marvel. You saved our village.
It's Blackthorn you should be thanking. He oversaw the
Okay,
construction.
you can try to steal it. It's internal, so there's no disc
Give
for
this
it.
to him, would you?
What is it?
Pit coal cinders.
And the
After you
game
left,
is
I spent years
$70.
trying to eke the most out of our forges. That there was my answer. Chuck it in the fire, and your forge will burn hotter for longer, which will do wonders for your steel. Our secret for yours. Only fair. I've always envied Blackthorn. Since the day I became chief, I spent every spare moment trying to match up to the bastard. No amount of sleepless nights at the anvil will ever bridge that gap, though.
Oh, I ate good, alright.
He's a genius. Plain and simple. The man Dravost needed. But he took all his talent and left. Gifted and free. Is it any wonder I hate his guts?
The cinders would mean more coming from you.
I need to forgive him first. And that's not gonna happen.
Well, you know what they say. Oriflamme weren't built in a day and all that. These things take time. Especially when they involve two geezers who hold grudges tighter than their hammers. But what matters is, Blackthorn's got that twinkle back in his eye. And I'd call that a job well done.
So would I.
I reckon he's going to be at it a while yet, though, so why don't you head off without us? I'll see that the old git gets home safe and sound.
See that you both do. I'll save the cinders till then.
All right. It'll be a nice little surprise for him.
Alright.
These things are
Well,
going
there
to...
you go. Oh yeah, what's the merchant selling here?
I want a set of these.
What new trinkets
Good
do you
day.
have? Oh, music? Sure.
Certainly. May we meet again?
Of course. Alright. World map. Alright, and before I go turn that in, let's go to Buckland. Right in the heart of Buckland. Alright.
If we're going to do
What's
this...
trouble, Luis?
Clive, your timing is impeccable. It just so happens that right at this very moment, we're in need of someone with your talents.
How convenient.
And what talents would those be?
Why, your fearlessness and your skill with a blade.
I'm listening.
Well, as I'm sure you're aware, when these dark skies swept over the Republic, so too did a wave of chaos and confusion. Randalar has been particularly badly affected. Many of the capital's bearers have lost their masters, or taken the opportunity to flee them. None remain free for long, of course. Most find themselves under the protection of the Fist before they get far. But the army too is in disarray, and finds itself unable to provide for its new charges. Which means it has been looking to sell.
And you've been looking to buy, to make sure these masterless bearers remain that way.
Precisely. It's the perfect opportunity to free dozens more, and for an attractive price, no less.
So where does my skill with a blade come in?
Though we may have the funds to buy these bearers, we have nowhere to house them. So we've been searching for a place where they can be resettled. Somewhere far from the prying eyes of those who would see them enslaved once more. And we believe we have found one. Cashlock. A small hamlet hidden in a canyon. The place was abandoned a long time ago, but when the men moved out, the beasts moved in.
And so we seek the aid of a fearless swordsman to encourage them to look elsewhere. You'll help, won't you?
How could I refuse?
How could I refuse?
Excellent. Theo, if you wouldn't mind making arrangements for the transportation of our guests, as we discussed.
Of course. Leave everything with me.
Sounds like you'll have your work cut out for you.
I will. We have an entire village to stock and furnish. Residents and all. Even if I begin right now, I'll be working day and night. So I'd better get started. Try to clear the place out before the wagons roll in, won't you?
I'll do my best.
You will find a village in Chadra's Thread, past Lateney's Cleft. My man there will open the gate for you.
All right. Wish me luck.
I'm sure you won't need it.
Yeah, let's prioritize this one. We can knock it out, then go back to the hideaway and turn everything in. Where is it? Wow, that's a jerk. Wait, how did I get there? From there, maybe? Okay, I remember I crossed the bridge initially here. Come on, Ambrosia.
Yeah!
Thank you, Porter. Goodbye, Porter. Draco's deep.
All right. Thanks, Cal.
So much for those guys.
This must have been a nice place once. It will be again.
Come on, hit me. I tried to. What do we got?
Kill!
Since I decided to join, here's a fire.
It's over. It's over.
There we go. Soldier Boy.
It's over. That's all of them. Come on, Toggle. Let's head back to Boklad.
Alright, now that it's secure once again. Hey, what's going on?
Something the matter, Theodore? Quiet.
Those are our terms. I trust that you will give them your full consideration.
Who's this guy?
I shall. Thank you.
Him again.
Someone you know?
Yes. And, no. But enough about him. How did you fare down in Cashlock?
It's done. The village is safe now.
You made quick work of it, as always.
I should go and let Eloise know.
Don't let me keep you. But Clive, don't tell her I was watching her, will you? She'll only get upset.
Of course.
I'll explain everything once you've finished with your report.
All right. We'll speak then.
The town's good.
Eloise, I just got back from Cashlock. The village should be safe now.
Thank you, Clive. Here, something for your trouble. Well then, now that you have laid the groundwork for our little project, I suppose we'd better finish the job.
I would hope
the
so.
First thing we'll need to do is make sure our offer for the bearers is accepted.
You're still in negotiations?
We are. A trusted colleague has been dealing with the Fist on our behalf, but things have been trickier than we anticipated. I suppose it's to be expected. This is the army we're dealing with. Fighting's what they do. But we shall emerge victorious in the end.
Well, if you need any help, you know where to find me.
I'm not sure I do, but thank you all the same.
I'm here to help. Trading places. Alright. More goods. And I'm going to go speak to Theodore.
Ah, Clive.
You wanted to talk?
The man I was watching earlier, the one speaking to my sister. He represents the Silver Peak Consortium. It's one of the bigger trading houses.
I don't think I've heard of them.
Well, every trader in Dharmekia has. They operate across the length and breadth of the Republic, and they're still expanding. They've been trying to get Eloise to join their ranks for some time now.
Have they now?
And judging by her reaction earlier, I'd say she had half a mind to accept their latest offer.
And you'd rather she didn't?
I would rather she did what makes her happy. And I would never deny her such an opportunity. Eloise saved me from slavery. And we have striven to save others like me ever since. But this was not the life my sister wanted, nor the one she deserves. I won't let her give up on her dreams again for my sake. She freed me from my bonds, and she must be freed from hers in turn.
You're a good man, Theo.
I have always been grateful for what my sister did for me, and I want to repay the favor by letting her live her own life. But each time an opportunity to do just that arises, she turns it down. For my sake.
She loves you.
And I love her. Which is why I want this time to be different. To show her that I don't need to be watched over anymore. Though I'm sure I'll still need some help from time to time. I trust that I can count on you.
Always.
Thank you, Clive. Well then, I had better get back to work. These bearers aren't going to move themselves. That's a job for the Crimson Caravans.
There you go. Alright, and now with all that completed, let's finally go back to the hideaway, turn in the last few remainder side quests, and then carry on with the next main mission. Because boy, did they throw me a curveball with all those side quests.
Gentlemen, I see you both made it home in one piece.
Yeah, well, we didn't want to outstay our welcome. The whole village turned out for a go on the bellows after you left. Everyone except Zoltan has. Didn't see hide nor hair of him.
Oh, but that reminds me. I have something for you.
There you go.
Pico Cinder. How'd you come by this?
Cutaway explanation.
And you're sure he wanted me to have it?
I'm sure. He didn't say so, but I think he wants to forgive you.
Huh. Imagine that. Yeah. You know I could never leave this place, don't you? Every time you put on mail, you and the curse breakers are trusting me with your lives. There's no greater honor for a smith than that. I'm not about to go crawling back to Zoltan for forgiveness, but I will make good use of his cinder. And if that helps save even a single life, then he'll have my gratitude. What was it you said he called me? Huh? A genius? And he spent sleepless night trying to copy me, did he? Sounds like I better get to work. I've got a reputation to uphold.
That you do, Blackthorn.
Good to see you back on form, Blackthorn.
I don't know how you pair put up with me sometimes, but I'm grateful all the same. Now, where was I? Oh yeah, about to put Zoltan back in his place.
Ain't got the art to tell him how similar they are. Stubborn bastards.
A little healthy competition should be good for him.
You're not wrong. Still, it's a shame him and Zoltan couldn't let bygones be bygones. No use grumbling about it now, though. Blackthorn's happy. Or as near to happy as he gets. And that's good enough for me.
Quest complete. Ouroboros. Alright. I'll check it out.
So what do I owe the honor? I'm saying Fornian, dear.
I can't craft it, can I? Nope. I need stone tongue and a comet feather. Well, that's tied to hunt, so I'll do that when I get a chance.
Fine.
He's a surly soaker.
Hey, you moved. What are you doing over here?
Sid, I can't help but notice that your satchel is twitching in a most violent manner.
Here. It's your problem now.
What an amazing specimen. The flesh positively throbs with vitality. If I can successfully graft this to the Morganbeards... When I successfully graft this to the Morganbeards, I suspect the results will be immediate. I shall begin at once.
You do that. Sometime later.
It is just as I hoped. Witness how the Morganbeards have taken to the blighted soil. How they bloom with heretofore unseen vigor. Why, I dare say such a vine graft would yield similar results when applied to other specimens as well.
I'm glad I could be of assistance.
You've not only helped us, Sid. You've saved us. Do you recall the extract with which I provided you before? I took a moment to distill some more, but this time with the petals from the invigorated Morganbeards. And would you believe? Its potency has nearly doubled. You must accept this phial as thanks for your assistance. The rest, I shall give to Taya.
Alright, do my potions do better healing now? Is that what this is for? Oh, right. Please, sir, can I have some marble? Maximized. Alright. Vigor to Morgan Breeder, further increasing the potency. Potions and high potions restore more HP. Nice. And give the Tears of Mercy, or I think it was the Spider Eye, to Rodrigue. This way.
Cole said it was an army of a
Oh, goodies. What do you got for me, Desiree?
How may I help you today, Clive?
Ah, Talisman of Priming.
Here you are.
And, oh, I guess after I collect the
Best
last
of luck
one.
out there, Sid.
What does that do? Talisman of Priming. Lion Holtronic duration by 30 seconds. I don't really need it. One Spider Eye.
Thank goodness you're back. Taya looks like she's about to collapse.
Is this what you needed?
Yes, it is. Thank you, Clive. I'm loath to give a patient Alicia, but Taya's right. Sometimes it's all we can do. A single dose dulls even the most agonizing pain, and all other sensation with it. It may be a gentle way to die, but it is death nonetheless.
Hey, at least it's painless, dude.
I wish there was another way.
How are you feeling?
Light, Medir. Drifting on waves.
Good. Just relax. Let the waves carry you to a better place.
Thank you, Taya. I'm so proud of you.
Someone close, I imagine. I knew she knew them, but it must have been real close.
He's gone. Thank you, Rodrigue. And you, Clive?
I'll see that he's properly laid to rest.
The man you helped today was my mentor.
Oh.
Back in the Southern Isles. On the front lines of some meaningless war. I was still a child when they shipped me to their triage tents. To treat the wounded with my gift. But in such blighted lands, I was next to useless. Until he taught me the true physicker's art. That is...
An art we would be lost without.
Tears of Mercy were his gift to the bearers of the world. A respite from the agony of the curse's end.
And a kindness Sid would have approved of.
You know as well as I what life is like for a bearer soldier.
Yep.
Marched from one battle to the next, never knowing which might be your last. A commander may care nothing for the bearer spent in his service. But my mentor's gift gave the dying one fleeting moment of tranquility before the end. I've no tears left, Clive. I've seen too many of my friends taken. Something needs to change. And we need to be the ones to change it.
Working on it.
And we will. I promise.
I hope so.
Tears of Mercy. Alright, well, let's see what other rewards we have potentially available to us.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon.
Wow, that's a lot of ability points. Ring of Swift Shot and Genji gloves. That sounds promising.
All done?
Alrighty. Well then, it's high time we return to the ironworks. Put this off long enough. It's a lovely ship. Oh.
I were right, Clive. My dad had it all worked out.
He'd be proud of you, Mid. His writings may have helped, but this achievement is all yours. Can we catch them?
The neigh is one of the largest, fastest vessels ever built. And it won't help she has the wind at her back. Any other ship would be hard-pressed to keep pace with her, let alone reel her in. But this isn't any other ship. This is the Enterprise! And the world's never seen anything like my dad's engine.
That's right.
It certainly hasn't.
Clive, what do you know of Barnabas Tharm?
He's a dick.
Only what the bards sing. That he sailed to Ash from southern lands. That it was his mastery of the blade which won him the throne. And that his sword, Odin's sword, can sever the very threads of creation. But don't lose any sleep over a last tilt. We'll do what we must to survive.
What we must.
The light! I thought this cove was meant to be hidden.
Mid! Company!
Eh?
We'll hold them off until the ship is ready. But hurry!
Bollocks! All hands! Man your stations!
Yeah, Torgal!
Everyone with me? Here they come!
Behind me, Lord Rosfield. I'll take care of these fuckers.
Behind you! I'll have you know, earthbreaking here. One struck fear into the heart of every man in the Twins.
How are we doing, Mid?
I thought you said that ship was fast!
Once you get going, well, that takes time. Unless you fancy giving us a push, you lay in the old sack of dice.
Oh? I haven't felt this alive in 20 summers! Come on, then! Which of you lot fancies meeting Ogre Chemistry?
Move like the coffin you can. We don't pay and I'm standing back going first.
Hey, never use that ability, I gotcha. Avoiding it this time. Gurgle, gurgle, gurgle.
That was easy enough.
All right, you lousy lot. Get your asses on board. She's ready to sail.
You heard the captain? Clive?
Slipnir?
But I thought he was...
Confounded. Then it is as I feared. Sleipnir is no man, but a creation of Odin.
Oh.
Phoenix's fiery fundament. Have you no normal enemies?
Up for another round?
Of course we are. Right, Lord Rosfield? A boy, there was a time people called me the Executioner. Or was it my axe? No matter, heads will roll, all the same.
Mate, new plan! You leave, we follow!
Follow? Swimming, are you? Oh, bugger me! Weigh anchor! Engine's dead slow ahead!
You don't need that? Okay.
Have care, my friend. Tis not blood that runs through an Eddie's veins.
Wow, these are much
These
weaker
foes will
Sleipnirs.
not fall easily.
But they will fall. Like oaks before a woodman's axe. Good thing I brought one!
Nice try.
How long are we meant to keep this up?
As long as it takes. Unless you have a better idea.
Well, I've already killed at least 5 of the bastards. Fuck it. Let's do the lot.
make for the ship.
Not yet. Wait for my signal.
In your own time, Clyde!
Right, run for it!
Good job, Lord Rossfield. You have Garuka's claws. Enterprise escaped!
Now, mate!
Alright, engine full ahead! And hold on tight!
Can I get aboard first? Kind of just hanging on there. The Naldia Narrow. The Einherjar. Oh, she is prisoner. God damn it.
What do you want?
That's quite a mess you've made. And wholly unnecessary. You are my offering to Mythos. I would not see you damaged.
The Free Cities of Canva. Enterprise.
Now back to your stations! Every bell spent treading water puts another league between us and the galleon.
I don't suppose Mid has a spare engine? Since you rose from the grave, my fortunes have plummeted.
What can I say?
Are you absolutely certain of this quest of yours, Clive? The foes you face are as terrible as they are numerous.
Aye. And they'd have us live and die on their terms, which should answer your question.
Ah. You have
All
that
right,
same
Flexi, I'll see you
stubborn
later.
look as your father did when he set his mind to something. On the battlefield, I am but a single axe. A deadly one, mind, but a single one nonetheless. Yet what you require is 1,000, and I believe my old friend in Randalar can provide them.
Randalar?
Take care, Clive. I have many more tales of your father's exploits to share. And I cannot very well do that if you're dead. Again.
Good luck, Uncle. And may fair winds attend you.
As for you, Joshua, take care.
I shall do my best, Uncle.
Farewell, my nephews. When next you see me, it shall be with an army at my back.
I don't fall in first, dude.
Cheerio. Oh, yeah. Do keep up, my boy.
Well, you can't have him showing us up now, can we?
We would never hear the end of it.
That's the truth. Oh, Dion. Yeah, you should have got more rest, dude.
Greek of mercy. All this.
There's your castle.
What have I done?
You could blame Ultima. Hey, the medicine girl.
My lord.
Nowhere else to go. Alright. I'll be an arrow.
There's a lot of sea between here and Waloed, but any ship heading north has to round Zemeckis and put through the Narrow. Maintain our current bearing north-northeast, and we'll catch the Black Galleon before she vanishes again.
What's to prevent her from circling around Ash from the south?
With these winds in those waters, it'd taken forever and a fortnight to reach Stonehere.
Mid knows what she's talking about, Clive. Better than any of us lot, anyway. I say we do as she tells.
Uh-oh.
Sails on the horizon.
She's ours. Look alive, boys! Full ahead! And keep those furnaces fed!
Aye, aye! Do you feel that?
Jill.
All hands! Battle stations! Let's see what this girl can do.
Oh, the fucker's just waiting for us there.
Where one leads, so does the other follow. The bond of consciousness which joins them condemning both to the same fate. Yet my every attempt to strike it from their hearts serves only to tighten its hold. Fascinating. But then, There is naught my blade cannot sever.
Oh fuck. That's gonna be devastating.
Great Gregor's gas!
Ooh. Skillful dodge.
Barnabas.
Hard a port! Heads down, you brutes! And brace for impact!
Oh, just showing off now?
It's now or never. I'll find her.
Hey, that's not my sword. Odin.
Bloody hell! How to stop it!
Okay, bye. Catch up with you guys later, I guess. Through the maelstrom.
Where did you hide, Barnabas?
Farewell.
Nope, you're going down first. Oh god! Slide past? Sid. Perfect.
I need to hurry.
both of you.
You ain't gonna get me alive. Oh, where are you? I'm coming for you first.
Nice try.
Oh, God, that's a big one. Lead the way. Now back down. Shit's being attacked. I'll just sing in here.
You came.
Of course I came.
Get back.
Clive, how did you...
I'll explain later. Hands. Can you walk?
Out of here I can.
Find your sword.
Stand still!
Phoenix. Are you not the dominant of fire? I see naught before me but a guttering flame.
Oh, did he go fucking full Odin? Oh, fuck.
Odin.
Oh, shit.
In honest then.
Deflected it, that's good. Holy shit. Yeah, no one's piloting this ship. I'm on this ship, so I'm going down with it. We just at the bottom.
Can you go on?
I think so.
Jesus, how long is it gonna stay up?
To where?
The hell is this now? Oh.
What did you do to Joshua?
The Phoenix? Oh, I expect he will survive. This consciousness in which you coil your feeble souls is grown thick with desperation. And thus has my master turned to my blade. The world will soon be painted in black. And all that live shall gather in death's autumn wake.
Not if we remove the cause of this misery. Not if we destroy the last of the Mother Crystals and restore balance to the world.
Come. Do you truly think it's so simple? The Blight is inevitable. Not even the Almighty might stop its endless march. Your efforts will avail us naught. Naught, that is, but suffering. You must embrace the truth, Mythos. Accept your place with the Lord.
Fuck that shit.
Keep it. As long as there's a chance, there's a choice.
Ever led astray by your blind resolve.
Now, it is time you learn the inevitability of your divine fate. However much it may hurt.
Get as far away as you can.
Clive, no.
Trust me, Jill.
Alright, Barnabas.
your duty. Let's try. Defend yourself! Over here! In the short time since our last meeting, you have grown much. Yet as a vessel, I fear our Lord will still find you lacking. Nice try. Berserk of all this fire and fury. But for what? Stoning the light. A foolish notion fed to you by a foolish man. How dare you? You know naught of this world or our place in it. If our fates were so easily written, we would all be gods.
Oh, hell no.
If reason cannot sway you, there are other means of persuasion that might. Too slow. Are you ready?
Hit. Son of a bitch.
Cast off your chains. Too slow. You will assume the mantle you've been given. And thus is the light of hope severed. You would yield so soon. Never.
Clive!
You didn't leave at all.
Do you not see? Your iron will weighs you down, dragging you ever further from your purpose.
And what is my purpose?
Mythos. Who are we? What are the dominants? The breath of the Creator still warm on our lips. We carry his light that we might guide the masses in his name. We are but mighty acts of God.
We are more than that.
You would be nothing without what he has granted you. The power we wield is his, and yet every time we draw upon it, it wears away at our very being. It breaks us. It unmakes us, that its immaculate aspect might reveal itself. The icon. It is too much for even his chosen few. Apart from you, Mythos, you wield the might of many, yet your body does not answer for its avarice.
What are you saying?
What I am saying is that we dominants are a means to an end. We were created for you, that you might drink deep of our strength and thereby fulfill your divine purpose.
Which is?
To feed. As you would know, could you only look beyond the walls of your prison of self-regard.
As long as you choose to ignore this, you shall never penetrate my defenses. Still, you may take solace in the fact that you are not alone in your plight. The chains of volition shackle all of mankind, but there is yet cause to rejoice. For the Lord, in his mercy, has taken pity on his flawed creations, and shall see them restored to their proper forms.
And what exactly would that be?
Why, loyal servants to God.
No, thank you.
No.
Manners, Lord Rossfield? They are men, like you and me. Albeit ones unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
You mean to turn everyone Akashic?
Not turn, Mythos. Turn back. For too long has mankind been led astray by their clamorous wills. It is time they return to a world of quiet equality, where they might once more know salvation.
Salvation! And abandon everything we hold dear!
We don't need your salvation. We'll save ourselves, and we'll do it on our own terms. Not yours, and not your gods.
With every defiant expression of your will, the tighter the chains of consciousness become. But perhaps that fact may be put to use.
Clive!
Oh, the ocean's coming. Well,
The faster it binds you to the remaining dominance, the stronger your hunger will become.
Until it leads you back to the only answer there ever was. Mayhap not by the path my master intended, but back all the same.
Ash is not far. I could freeze a path.
You're in no fit state.
Probably not, but I can try. Don't look back!
I'm just hobbling over here. Clive Beston? That's okay. Will of Light Impulse, okay.
I hope the others are safe.
The Enterprise was clear of the gap when we fell. They made it, Jill. And they will have seen the ice where it led.
How did we make it?
We need only wait till dawn.
Torgal's safe, that's all that matters. Oh, this is awkward.
This is the second time Barnabas has bested me. I'm powerless against him.
And maybe there really is nothing else for it but to give yourself to his master. Only you won't do that. The Clive I know would never do that.
Never.
So you believe? But do you really know me? If what Barnabas said was true, then I'm more monster than man. And each time I summon the flames from within, I burn away the things that make me who I am.
Do you, though? Think of what you've used that power for, of all the people you've saved. It doesn't matter how or by whom it was granted, only how you choose to use it. And you've chosen to use it for good, haven't you?
I've tried my best.
I've also used it to kill. What if that's my purpose? What if it's all I'm good for?
You're still that same boy I grew up with. Always so eager to save everyone around you, and yet always so alone. Because you failed to realize the one thing that needed saving most of all. You, Clive. You. You never once took the time to save yourself.
Other people are a priority.
Myself. I think I might be beyond saving.
No one is beyond saving, provided they want to be saved. You fight to survive. And you survive so that you may protect those you love. It's what you do. What you've always done. And I know you're not about to change. So I'm going to help you. To give you what you need to protect us all.
You're not gonna give me Shiva, are you?
Jill. Are you sure? If this is what you want, then...
Ah, fuck.
Don't worry, Clive. It is.
Oh, I now possess Shiva.
This burden, I'll give you the strength to bear it alone.
But I'm not alone. These burdens I carry, my sins, my pain, my sorrow, I see now that they are all a part of me.
Of course, when I absorb Shiva, it has to be the most extravagant one.
If I'm to continue on, having pledged my life to those I love, then I will gladly bear your burdens too, until my last breath.
Clive.
I promise you, Jill, we will find a way to escape this fate. Find a way to save each other.
might one day look upon the moon again, together.
And I promise you, Clive, that I will be there, no matter what you must become.
I know. I never thought a smile could bring me so much joy.
Finally. Jesus. Waiting to do that the entire game. I think we all know what happens next. Sleepy boy. It's like, yeah, I'll just keep sleeping until they get here.
What of Barnabas? Do we pursue him?
No. Our paths will cross again soon enough. Whether we like it or not. Besides, there is something we must do first.
Of course. Drake's spine. The last mother crystal.
Needs to be taken care of.
The neigh is at the bottom of the sea. Waloed won't dare move on storm without her. But they know we're coming now. We'll need a plan. And a damn good one at that.
Sounds like a job for Vivian.
Then let's go home and find one. Ash will have to wait.
The promise. Become one. Oh, wow. Okay, I was not expecting to be there. Let's go to the hideaway.
Mid says Odin split the sea in two. She's always been partial to a tall tale. But there's tall, and then there's tall.
I struggle to believe it myself.
I see your uncle isn't with you.
He stayed with the Enterprise. After our brush with the neigh, she was in urgent need of repair. And my uncle knows a shipwright in Randalar. We're to join him there when we're ready to sail for Ash.
You sure that's wise? Last I heard, the place was still overrun with a Kashyyyk.
Show me a city where that isn't true. Ultima's plague is spreading.
We're running out of time, aren't we? We've done our best to shore up that hideaway. But I doubt a few planks will stop what's coming. Still, we'll keep at it. Every little helps, I suppose.
Let's hope so.
Across the Narrow. What's this? Oh, right, I got Shiva. interesting.
I should visit Joshua, assuming Talia will allow it.
Alrighty. Well, with all those years of events finally done, we'll go ahead and carry this on next time. Thank you everyone for watching. Be sure to catch me on once again.